Now, the next game that I've got to share with you all was one that I spotted that sounded like such an intriguing notion as a tabletop role playing game player that I knew I needed to give it a go. Because we've got a lot of games that, evoke that feeling. You've got your Disco Elysiums, you've got your Pathfinder games, your Baldur's Gates. This one says that it evokes. Oh, God, that's loud. There we go. That's much better. But our ad break's about to start in 5 minutes. I'll get the explanation out and then we'll do the ad break. Okay, so as I was saying, tabletop role-playing games translated to video game form is always a fun idea, but this one specifically says that it evokes the style of the 1980s of tabletop role-playing games. Like the kind of stuff that's like the stuff that is of D&D first ed, like D&D basic, the old stuff, like with THAC0 and everything. So, knowing that this is taking inspiration, I am very excited to give this one, The Secret of Weepstone, a try. A dungeon crawler RPG where you take a party of heroes into a dungeon, roll dice, fight enemies, and survive. So I knew as soon as I saw that, as well as this art style, that I was like, oh, well, that's a no-brainer. So for any other info I've got on it, the date for release is 2026. So it's coming out next year. And as far as I know, there hasn't been any other news as far as its release is concerned. But this demo is available for you all. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to give this a try because for a lot of my own role-playing game knowledge, the most that I've ever gone through is like a hint of Call of Cthulhu, Pathfinder, Lancer, D&D 3rd edition, and like a splash of D&D 5th ed. Like my table's not really a 5th ed table. And this, I don't know, after this maybe I'll get the itch to ask my GM like, "Hey man, could we possibly try like one of the 1980s editions if he has the books for those?" Because the notion of playing something on such an older style of game systems sounds like a really fun prospect. And needless to say, the notion of a game trying to evoke that in its mechanics is intriguing. So I'm very excited to give this one a try. I don't really know what comes together as far as character creation is concerned, but at the very least we will be going a good ways in. I don't know how long the demo is specifically, but we will cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah. Actually, I think I might just go ahead and start the game, then the ad break will just come when it comes. I just hope that I don't have it happen in the middle of a cutscene. Oh, that's really quiet. Oh, I lowered it way too much. Okay. Okay. So that's the story.
Good people of Weepstone, I've summoned you here to discuss a matter of grave importance. My brother and your lord, Byron, has fallen ill.
Oh no, he got the tummy hurt syndrome. Well, we'll figure out what happened after the ad break. So 3 minutes of ads, hour of no pre-rolls, then we'll be right back, everybody. BRB. And we're back. Thank you for your patience, everybody. All right, so I did not realize that lowering the music volume would also lower voice volume. I didn't realize there was even going to be voices in this game. So if there's any feedback that I may have for the devs, could you separate the voice and music audio somehow? Because, like, I turned on the game and the music kind of went loud immediately. I lowered that to a manageable level, but now the voices are quiet, so I'm just gonna shut up and let the guy talk and let the man talk.
He is rarely conscious. His nights are fraught with fevered dreams and terrible nightmares. The healers know not what ails him.
Unless, okay, good, I can just do that. I'm gonna give it a slight boost to like 28.
In his half-waking state,
Better,
he
much
mumbles
better.
Coherently of Weepstone Keep, the castle that our father built, our childhood home. I can only hope that it is there where answers may lie. Are there any among you willing to delve into that forsaken place to find the source of Byron's torment? I will not lie. There is undoubtedly great danger waiting for any who venture there, in the form of both man and beast.
In the form of both man and furry.
While the keep and its contents have been forbidden since our exile, I hereby decree that any brave enough to take on this task may enter, explore, and importantly, keep what they may find within its walls. Who among you will take up this duty? I need 6 volunteers. Please, I would rather not have my hand forced to choose.
You can have anything that is not nailed down to the fortress keep. Yes, that regrettably includes our pristine, sealed copy of Silent Hill 2 on the PlayStation 2, alongside our signed and sealed copy of Shadow the Colossus, perfectly mint condition signed by the director of the game, and our most sacred treasure, a Dakimakura of that of Aisha Clan from Outlaw Star. Our father kept that under lock and keep for many years. Need 6 more volunteers. Okay. Oh, we have a big selection of characters. Okay, what have we got? We have the kid, street urchin. No one's sure where the kid is from. He's never spoken a word to anyone. Only those new to town would be unwise enough to leave anything valuable unattended when he's nearby. Future class thief. Starla Beverly. Starla has known the day she would die since she was a child. At least, that's what her cultist parents taught her. She ran away to avoid being their ritual sacrifice and maybe avoid her fate. Tugger Barnes. Tugger Barnes looks rough for whatever age he actually is, and depending on the time of day, only half sober at best. But Tugger will tell you that any day now he's got a plan to turn it around. Listen, my name's Tugger Barnes, and I swear to you right now, I'm gonna get this Powerball and I will turn around and you will be a millionaire too. That's the energy this guy gives off. Tatum Harlow. It would be easy to write off Tatum as a moron if it weren't for the fact that occasionally he's shockingly smart. However, the townsfolk have generally decided that every village needs an idiot, and sometimes they volunteer. And Della Graham. In her youth, Della was a housekeeper for Lord Byron's father, Ral, at Weepstone Keep. She now spends her time gardening with her husband, Egbert, and is known affectionately as Madella to the children of the town. Okay, so cleric. And that's her husband. Egbert once served as the cook for Lord Byron's father at Weepstone Keep. He loves only 2 things, his wife Della and a perfectly cooked meal. Though mostly retired, he's best known to dust off his knives for a feast day. Okay, so magic user. Interesting. Nixon Webb? Nixon is an elf and a baker in name only, as her shop was burned to the ground by a spurned lover. She's been trying everything she can to raise the funds to rebuild. Unsuccessfully so far. Future class elf. Right! Yeah! So, you're probably wondering, Why is her future class elf? Is elf not just a race you can pick? So, fun thing about Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop RPGs from the 80s, that wasn't really a thing. And the only reason like you picked an elf or what have you was because they were essentially alternative fighters that had their own little quirks that were different. Otherwise, you had to be human with a different kind of class itself. So, yeah, that's something that future versions of D&D and other games obviously have done to change things around, but if this is reminiscing of the 80s time, this is pretty accurate. Also unavailable in demo, so we likely maybe just have everybody to the left here. Never mind. Ray Wyatt. Ray Wyatt is a middle-aged dwarven blacksmith, exiled from the capital city of Talesworth for crafting items forbidden by the Guild of Artificers. When asked about his peg leg, the story changes every time. All right, so class dwarf. Ewan Ablethorn. Yeah, Ewan Ablethorn. Ewan Ablethorn is a merchant of clearly good breeding and remarkably successful. The most confusing thing about him is why he chooses to remain in Weepstone, the answer to which he alone knows. Not available in demo. Elton Winslow. Elton is the best carpenter for leagues around, and truly deeply hates carpentry. That may be why he's known to have a strong personality, but he's young even for a dwarf, so it's hard to tell. So he's the best, but he hates it. Cool. Dalton Cockburns. That's a name. Dalton was born in Weepstone and has never once set foot more than a league from the town. Since childhood, he's rambled to anyone who would listen about the coming doom that haunts his dreams. Well, good luck on your Cockburns, buddy. And a halfling, Kaylin Quinn. Once known as the Songbird of Trent, Kaylin's promising career as a bard was tragically derailed when she shattered her fretting hand in a bar fight and was forced to resentfully seek out less discerning audiences. And Ebba Ecclestone? Ebba is beloved by all who know her, and in the minds of many could do no wrong. That was until she fed spoiled oats to Lord Byron's favorite mare, killing the beast and losing her job as a stable hand. Aw, poor girl. Okay, so we can pick the dwarf, we can pick Egbert, Della, Tatum, Tugger. Well, we can't pick Tugger. Okay. Starla, and the kid. Selections. Well, we need a healer, so Della. Oh.
Not as young as I once was, but maybe my years at the keep will be of some help.
Where you go, I go. I love. You know that.
Okay, so they're a bonded pair. They go together no matter what. Can't volunteer. Let's bring in the kid. So, cleric, magic user, thief. Starla sounds too cool not to have.
It is beyond me to make this choice. This path has already been chosen for me.
Unless, wait, hold on.
Okay. What's the key?
So that's 5. Oh, wait, so only 6 are available to start with. Never mind. Illusion of choice on me on that one. Do they have dialogue if they back out? No.
I'm always one to lend a hand, but I'll have to see what Della thinks about it.
We know the keep better than most, Egbert. It's only right we try to help.
All right, Ray Wyatt.
I said I would stick to plows and horseshoes. But I still know how to swing a hammer. I'll go.
Let's go.
And so the unlikely party set out for the keep, arriving at the gates just as the evening
Oh, I just made a dumb smile. Eee! Whoa! Ooh! Wow, blown up. This looks fucking awesome. saw this in the trailer, but damn, this looks sick. Okay, 6 health points, 6. So 6s and 5s on the bottoms. Okay. Use WASD to move and use your mouse to look around.
One can only assume the formidable visage on this statue is Rahl himself. The left hand holds a small shield, while the right hand holds a lion-headed scepter.
Activate. Why not?
The arm seems to be designed to act as a lever, and is already in the down position. The arm seems to...
Okay, can't do anything with that. Lion Scepter. A metal scepter that calls to mind the Rahl family crest. It looks like it belongs to something. Oh, and we have... Oh. That's some classic inventory. Okay. Oh, I can change places with people.
One can only assume the formidable visage on this statue is Rahl himself. There seems to be something missing from this statue's hand, as though it's meant to grip an object.
Use item. Wait. Who has the best chances of trap searching? Really, the kid could be a thief and he's not... Well, it is a wisdom save. Della? When interacting with objects, you can change which character is doing the interacting. Try changing which character is active in the party menu. Well, we just did. There are some characters are better at certain things based on their attributes. Can I see what their stats are? Oh, it's a 2d8 system. Ability tests are based on a character attribute such as wisdom or strength. The character must roll under a percentage based on the difficulty of the check. For example, if there's a 30% chance of success, they must roll a 30 or less. Oh, it's a 2d10, not 2d8. I'm dumb. Similar shapes and they're moving quick. Sometimes a roll is done in private by the dungeon master, so the player will not know if they succeeded or failed. Oh, ambient checks. Oh boy. Cleverly concealed within the mechanism is a needle trap, waiting to prick the careless. It is now safely disarmed. Alright, use item.
The scepter snaps into place with a satisfying click.
What is this? Small healing potion. Ooh! You take it. Some items, such as potions and scrolls, are expendable. To use them, right-click them in your inventory and select Use. Many items are only usable during combat. When an item is used during combat, it will end that character's turn. Okay. Alignment! Alignment neutral, alignment chaos, chaos, law, and law. Okay, so she has a sling. You have a cleaver. You have a loaded... Wait, did you load that thing with raw... Hold on. The fabric casing of a stuffed bear filled with metal pellets. It swings like a He uses a fucking... like a teddy bear as a makeshift flail. That's fucking hilarious. I love that. All right, and you have a heritage short sword. I wonder... I don't think the game would make me have to keep track of her ammo, would it? I hope not. All right, blacksmith's hammer, and what do you have? You just have a rusty dagger. Okay, good to know. Okay, and map. Oh, stop! This is awesome! Wait, zoom. Oh, I love this! Oh my god, this is so fun! Oh, I know some people that'll love this. Press M for a map on your location. We already did that. Oh, and it fills in slowly. Eee, that's so cool. I like this. I am loving this so much. All right, what is on the other side if I loop in this way? Ow.
This stately but smaller hall seems to have served as a gallery of sorts. Crumbled detritus of carved busts and toppled plinths lie in shambles across the floor. The only remnants that hint at the original grandeur of this place are the large tapestries that still hang on the opposing walls, dominating the space. Before you spans a great mural dominating the entire stretch of wall. A man, most likely Rahl himself, sits astride his great warhorse. He brandishes an outstretched sword at the body of a fallen foe, flanked by his imposing host.
All right. And then...
Depicted in the mural that spans the length of this side of the hall is the silhouette of a man standing in front of what looks like a calm pool of water. Though at first it appears to be merely a pool in a cavern, the exacting geometric carvings that decorate the hewn stone walls are of unsettling design.
Is that it? Must be everything. Oh, hold on, another door. Okay, so this just loops back to the start here. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see this here. What do I get? No, nothing? All right. Must have... Oh, wait, that was already empty when we got here. But interesting. So this is based on a 2D10 system instead of a D20 system.
This door is wedged shut by the damp and refuses to open despite your best efforts.
Barrel through it with strength. 25, 25, 20, 20, 20. Barrel through it. Oh, God. Tatum Harlow throws themselves against the door. Takes 1 point of damage in the process. Ow. All right, let's try hacking it.
And inexperience do little to harm the stout door.
How about Ray? There we go. The sound of splintering wood fills the air as the door bursts open.
Though humble, these quarters were clearly reserved for a captain or leader of the keep's guard. The contents of this room appear mostly untouched over the years, as various papers and a book sit undisturbed upon a wooden desk.
All right, let's take a look at the book.
My thoughts of late are greatly troubled, and my faith in our Lord falters. That priestess, Verona, and her jealously guarded activities beneath the keep bring me great concern. If the captain on his lord's guard is not permitted to venture below to the Undercroft, one can only imagine why.
Okay, so a priestess was brought in that sees the I see that. So priestess was brought in, and that might lead to what happened here. Basic chest, scroll of lightning, or no, lightning. I thought it said lighting. A crackling parchment infused with arcane energy. When unfurled, it unleashes a bolt of searing lightning upon its targets, doing 1d4 damage. Who should have this? I think you should. If you're the magic user, you get the magic items, I think. How about the store?
Spartan beds and matching foot chests hint at this room's use as a barrack of some kind. The ravages of looters and time have been unkind, leaving it in shambles. A makeshift structure built from bed frames dominates the rear of the chamber.
What is this? Sling? Yeah. You could use another sling. I don't know if there's weapon durability in this game. My guess is probably no, but doesn't hurt to check. Nothing? Okay, nothing.
The sound of small boots disturbs the quiet of the room.
Oh, a bunch of little guys.
Forth from the haphazard barricade. They brandish crude weapons and seem particularly intent on defending their hideout.
Combat. All right. First, we will roll initiative to see who goes first. Your dice are black and the enemy's dice are green. Okay, we go first. Your parties are arranged up to three rows, front, middle, and back. Characters using melee weapons can only attack enemies directly in front of them. Reach weapons, like spears, can attack up to 2 rows away, and ranged weapons, like slings, can attack at any distance. Click your melee weapon to attack. Now choose an enemy and roll a d20, and a d20 will be rolled. The result must be higher than the enemy's armor class to hit. Some modifiers may be added, such as strength or weapon bonus. Let's go with the axe one here. 18. Nice. Okay, so they have like 4 health at most. So these guys are weak. Nice. Oh, that's an insta-kill. Nice. This character is not in the front row, but they have a close-range weapon equipped. Click Use Equip to access your inventory. Choose the sling and place it in your main hand. Changing equipment uses a character's action. Now close the inventory screen. Okay. There's nothing in range to attack. You can right-click or press Escape to cancel the target selection. Okay, that's nice. Pass. She has it equipped. Okay, rolled bad on that. I think I skipped her turn on accident. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, the dwarf. Oh, no. Double-clicking an in-range enemy is a shortcut for attacking them with your equipped weapon. Oh. Oh, they have shit AC. Oh my god, I have a 9 hit? Alright. You use that. Magic scrolls are single use. Once spell is banished, arcane spell scrolls can only be used by magic users and elves. Okay, so divine scrolls are used by clerics. Okay, so that makes sense. Your party member has an unskilled level 0 common folk. Their true class and abilities remain dormant until they reach level 1. However, since this character has arcane potential, elf or magic user, they can use arcane scrolls at level 0. I've added magic missile scroll to your inventory. Use it by right-clicking your inventory and use. One. Out of range still? Okay. Okay, so I can move him closer, but that's not really going to accomplish anything for me. There we go. Miss, 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 miss. Yes! Okay, so the AC is probably either 7 or 8. If I were taking a guess. All right. Okay, yeah, AC's 8. That's a dead goblin. There we go. Hey. Wait. Oh, God, I just realized. Oh, God, it's gonna take forever for them to level up. Oh. I hope there's other ways to earn experience. Oh, God, that's gonna take a while. All right, what have we got? A dagger. Regular one. Pristine example of what a dagger should be. I would like, if it's 1d4... I'm not sure proficiency is really a thing in this game. You could... Yeah, you need a better dagger. You take this one, dude. There we go. Part of me does kind of wonder if whether or not we could have a mode where, we could just create characters, but I feel like that would be... I don't know, at the very least rename them.
Metal scraping on stone echoes from deep within the keep.
Just a thought. Ooh! Can I take these? Yes! Rusty spear. Pick up. I will let... You pick it up. You could use it. Actually, what are your stats? What are we looking at here? Saving throws, poison, and death. Okay, breath weapons. But there's no dragonborns. Magic wands, spells and staves, paralysis and petrification, conditions none. Okay. So strength 11, int 15, wisdom 12, dex 10, con 10, or dex 14, con 10, charisma 10. Okay. Looks good all around here. Definitely. Wow, that wisdom stat. Okay, so you're smart. You're actually smart, and you have exceptional dexterity, but low on charisma. You have pretty good all-around stats. You are definitely strength and con focused, and you are... Oh, wow, you actually are a tad smart. Okay. Morningstar. Fuck yeah. Who could use... You know what? If you're going to be the dedicated punch, beat-up dude, yeah, you take that. Any other weapons? No. Okay. The only downside that I see regarding this graphical style is that maybe items might be hard to find. Oh.
Pervades this place. A smell so heinous it is beyond description. A sitting board runs the length of the far wall with 3 openings. Despite the buzzing flies, you hear the faintest sound of rushing water that seems to be coming from the farthest hole.
We found the latrine. All right, what are we looking at?
Peering into the opening shows a drop that leads out of sight and into absolute darkness, farther than any sane person would attempt to climb, unless, of course, they wished for certain death. You hear the sound of rushing water coming from below.
So that likely is the aqueduct. Toss a rock. Yeah, we are not climbing through that. That sounds like a dex check, so I'm not like, I don't care if Excalibur is in there. I am not going into poop water. Let's go up this way. Oh, this is so fun.
This door is not locked, but it refuses all attempts to open it.
Listen.
No discernible sounds come from beyond the door.
Break it
You
down.
attack the door, but fail to cause any significant damage.
Interesting. Okay. Let's continue this way. We'll go down the stairs here. I could picture this being such a blast for a lot of tabletop nerds that will love this. Listen. You hear a soft chittering sound followed by the clatter of metal on stone. Well, we don't have a key, and the kid, as far as I know, can't lockpick, so we're gonna hold off on that. Actually, wait, hold on. Speaking of the kid. Yeah, that makes sense, because in older D&D stuff, the thieves tend to level up faster. Or rogues.
The large forge at the center of this room seems long dormant, but the smell of coke and coal still permeates every inch.
Coke and coal?
Crates, barrels,
Like,
and
wait, what do you mean by coke?
scant reminders that this was once.
Is there just a can of Coca-Cola here? Or is it like the drug Coke? Well, if this is the forge, any weapons? Steel ingot, a dense rectangular bar of refined steel ready for forging into weapons, armors, and tools. Is there a carrying capacity thing in this game to have to do with? Probably not. At least I hope not.
I've already got one of those.
Okay, so we can't get any more out of that. Wonderful. Anything else? No.
The forge is not lit, so the bellows have no effect.
Can we light these?
You lean in, lighting the forge with your torch. It is indeed lit, but only just.
You are indeed only just
The
lit.
forge begins heating up as you pump the bellows, but the embers remain quite cold. As more air pumps into the forge, you begin feeling some heat. The forge is as hot as it's going to get. The heat feels good in this cold, forgotten place. The forge is as hot as it's going.
Use item, steel.
As the steel ingot melts, the molten steel flows into the indentation and drains out through a hole. You seem to be missing something.
A mold for a fucking... Oh, I was supposed to get a mold. Can I get that back, please? Shit. Well, I thought a mold would have already been, like, encased in there. Fuck. Well. Oh, okay. Well, it's indefinite amounts of steel. Wonderful. Well, we'll come back here when we get a mold. Oh, hello.
A disheveled man holding a knife cowers in the corner while eyeing you cautiously. Makeshift bedding and various personal effects lie in disarray. The smell is pungent.
What are you lot doing here?
We're on a mission on behalf of the Lord of Weepstone, or his brother at least.
Curse that place and everyone in it. Lot of them bastards were more than happy to see the back of Old Creek.
But we came from Weepstone.
Well, I guess there's no accounting for taste. So, mysterious wanderers, what can someone like Old Creek do for you?
Have you found anything out of ordinary in the keep?
Other than all the creatures who want me dead, nothing in particular.
There's safety in numbers. You shouldn't be here alone. Would you like to join the party? No, I don't think they'll let us have another one. This is a long shot, but you're not somehow a ghost or the reincarnation of Raoul, right?
No, would that I were. Old Raw never had to sleep on musty straw and lap up rainwater slack his thirst.
Oh,
Sure. If you'll, Old Creek.
oh, he can join us. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. There's his piss buckets, and Move character. To move a character in your party, first select C. Bring up character sheet. Click the move button to indicate a swap and choose character which you like to swap. Okay. I just want to change tab. Nope, did not mean that. Meant let's have Starla available. All right, map-wise, what are we looking at? So this is the dead end of the forge, so we just go this way then.
The smith's
Oh, there's a...
are Spartan and humble.
Oh, there's a key!
It's been a comfortable respite from the heat and ringing of the forge after a long day's labor.
Okay. Bunch of runes.
I'm a daft, blasted idiot. I just can't seem to keep my head on straight anymore these days. 1. Forge the armory key for the 3rd time this year. 2. Finish up Larona's set of fancy daggers. 3. Ask the apothecary about these blasted nightmares.
He gave me something called ibuprofen. I didn't do shit.
Key mold. Yep, sure enough, that was what we needed. You grab that. So we steal forge the key. Ooh! Another hammer. Okay, so this is a shared inventory, so we are going to have to offload some stuff. Which... where's your... We're going to drop this fucking thing. We're going to keep the kid's teddy bear because I find it hilarious that he just has a teddy bear that's used for... that he just uses as a weapon. Okay, now we're good. I'm guessing I don't have to blow the forge up any further.
As the ingot begins to melt, the steel slowly oozes into the mold. After a few minutes, the newly forged key is just barely cool enough to handle.
Okay. There we are. There. Bet. 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 All right. Armory. Where was that again? I think it might have been... Well, to narrow it down, we found a door here and a door here that we haven't opened. I'm going to guess the one that is filled in is something we can open versus the one that isn't.
This door is locked and won't budge.
Use item. There we are. Oh, hello.
Startles the large, scuttling creature that seems to have been nibbling on what remains of an axe blade. It rears up.
Oh, swords.
Emitting an
Ooh.
chittering noise.
Here we go. All right, what have we got? Ah, shit, they go first. Iron Belly. Frequency, rare. Armor class, unsure. Hit dice 2. Number of attacks 2. Okay. Tatum's Morningstar is destroyed. No! Oh, it eats my steel. Oh. Good miss. Move there. You've also probably got a rusty thing, huh? Nine. Yeah, I figured that would miss. Lightning. Oh, fuck yeah. Damaged. Good. Okay, a 12 hits. Nice. Nice. Badly hurt. Good. Pass. And then you bonk. Okay. Try and corrode metal. Nice try, dude. Ah, shit. Oh, that's a bad hit. 10 misses, yeah. So, armor class is probably either 11 or 12. My guess is 12. Uh-oh. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's badly hurt. Come on, we can do it. Oh, fucking come on, man. The kid? Damn it, another miss. I'm changing the dwarf out. Oh, good lord. Oh, no. Move. Ah, shit, that's gonna get his cleaver, isn't it? No, it won't! No, it won't! Nice miss, idiot. Come on. We need a good... Shit! Oh, it's badly hurt. Come on. We cannot have... I can't have my IRL luck factor into this shit. Okay, is it dying or dead? It's dead. Oh! Okay.
The earthy smell of rusting metal and leather gone to rot fill this chamber that clearly once served as an armory. Moldering armor and rusting weapons sit in chaotic piles, strewn without care and long forgotten.
Okay, but we have a bunch of weapons that we can do now. Also, what are your stats? Exile. Okay, Krieg is a latent thief. Jesus, that's a high-ass strength for a thief, dude. Alright. I mean, hey, that's fine. I don't mind that. Okay. Yes, mother load. Small shield. You get small shield.
These weapons have been corroded beyond
Fuck!
by the iron bellies fetid bile.
Damn it! Alright, can we get into another Morning Star? There we go. You take that. Another rusty spear. We'll take that too. And you can, well, actually, I'm gonna give her the shield. You get the shield. Anything else besides this lever?
A grinding noise, followed by the sound of metal scraping on stone, echoes from deep within the key.
Anything else here besides...
These weapons have been...
Damn it. Oh, we could have gotten long swords. That would have been nice. Alright, well, you, Ray, you're going to stay back. I'm going to move you actually to here. That'll work. And I'm going to move you over there. There we go. Okay. So that was the armory. That worked out pretty damn nicely, if I do say so myself. Okay, so this was the tapestry room. Okay, and then we did not... We couldn't go in... Well, probably can now, right? Yes, we can. Okay, what have we got?
A large, barren courtyard opens before you, complete with mature trees and cobblestone walkways. As you cross the threshold, a sprinkling of pebbles and dust rain down from above.
From a top...
Atop the towering walls surrounding the courtyard, a group of screeching kobolds vault the parapets and descend upon you.
Okay, so we've got 5. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, 1 damage. That's fine. He can take a little boo-boo. Nice miss, idiot. Okay, is that a sling? It looks like a sling. Ow. Think fast, chuckle nuts. 2 miss. That's fine. Okay. Oh, that was not a... Oh. Oh, that was bad. Okay. We've got a Morning Star. Oh, yeah. Near death. Okay, so 4 health is what these guys have got. $13 is a hit, so also a low AC. Alright, I'm going to just start picking these guys off. I'm not going to go... Uh-oh. Okay, 10 hits. Alright, so they have a... Yeah, their AC is low. Wonderful. Yeah, once they start dying off, it'll crumble. 2. You don't have a sling. Out of range, yeah. Pass. Yeah, you're gonna have to pass too. Because there is no, like, throwable stuff. Like, I don't know if the spears could be thrown, but that's kind of up in the air. Oh, no. Okay, so the shield at least takes off a bit of damage. Uh-oh. Oh, it's looking dicey. Okay, so the shield blocks 1 hit. Move you here. Uh-oh. No, that's a bad roll. Okay, good. 15, that'll do it. Nice. Oh, does that kill? That does. Nice. Okay. Nope. Oh, no, that does. 7 hits? The fuck? All right. Pass, and then you need a new weapon. I might give you that blacksmith hammer. Because, like, if this is based on that old of a system, like an old system like the 80s D&D stuff, then maybe it's I don't have to worry about proficiency. That kills. There we go. Whew. Okay. All right, a couple of our people are hurt pretty badly. You know what? I want to see just how far the kid can go with his little teddy bear flail. That sounds so funny to not use. Or too funny to not use, rather.
Despite your best efforts, the door refuses to budge.
Okay, so that's not going to budge, and I'm going to guess the same's the case there. So, let's go this way.
You there? Who are you that dares enter this sacred place?
We would have your name first.
I find your hubris amusing. I would see you clearer. Come closer. Now. It would be rude to not introduce myself to guests. I am Laronia, the ever-faithful. You say you've come on behalf of Byron. How does he fare? Still a craven, I presume?
You speak of him familiarly. Do you know our lord?
I know him well, as he does me. I don't know that he speaks of me often, though.
Sorry. Can't say we've heard you, or heard of you.
I'm troubled by what fools do not know, but they make such bad company. Time to remedy that.
Uh-oh. Okay, so party wins if it's a draw. Good to know. You need a new weapon. Natural fucking 20. Fuck yeah. Nice. Also, ad break starting in 5 minutes. Heads up. Okay, 4 seems to be the damage. Miss. Yeah, I figured the 6 would miss. Hold person. Uh-oh. Success on... I'm guessing that might be a success on me. Okay, missed. You need... I'm equipping that to you. You lose a turn, but that's fine. Okay, the kid's kind of been doing really well for this run. I like this. So far, so good. There we go. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. Max damage. Ooh. Good. But that's a miss. You get a pass. Oh, I guess maybe he saved it. Alright, well, pass. And she misses. Okay. "13 hits. Good. For 3 damage. Okay. Yeah, it's a miss. Okay, 17 hits. For 5. Oh, yeah. 6 damage. Near death. Okay. Oh, we won. All right. We did it. I doubt that was it, though.
I must have misinterpreted the omens. Today, he calls for me. It matters not. I am only a servant in his grand designs. It has already begun.
And with that, the spark of life fades from the mad priestess, leaving behind naught but a dead-eyed rictus.
Oh, All right, well, that was The Secret of Weepstone. Okay, a nice short and sweet demo. So, impressions are this. I adored this. I was having such a nice time seeing the little touches that make this feel like a real tabletop game in session. A nice session of tabletop. You collect your characters, you go through a dungeon, and you just get to loot and fight. And there's just some levels of authenticity here towards the 1980s style of gameplay that really, really feels fun to see. It's like a window to the past in a lot of fun ways. So if you want to get this, I recommend you wishlist it. Again, coming out in 2026, and the game is The Secret of Weepstone. Please give this a wishlist. This is so cool. Because, like, I like tabletop RPGs, so getting to play something that evokes the feeling of playing something from an era that's prior to a lot of, even towards, like, 3.5 D&D, the stuff I started with. Playing something that exists, or playing something that tries to evoke the feelings of pre that era is really fascinating. So this is a fascinating little game, and I'd really recommend you all give it a try.